Today I brought you to a very special location, one that I believe is greatly underrated, and that is, well, my bedroom. And when I say my bedroom, I also mean your bedroom. I believe that no matter where we are, no matter what we are doing, there's always an image to be made, and there is no better way to prove it to you than taking some photos from my own bedroom, from the place where I sleep every night. The sun is setting right now, the skies are pretty clear, which is good for the image that I have in mind for tonight. We're gonna have a full moon tonight, and so it happens that this is an incredible spot to capture that, because we're gonna have a view of almost the entire path of the moon on the night sky, from moonrise to almost moonset. The moonset is gonna be blocked by that building, but that's all right because the moon is gonna be setting when it's already daylight, so I wouldn't be able to capture that anyway. The moon is supposed to rise in about 50 minutes, so I'm gonna leave the composition ready to go now, and all I'll have to do later is just press a button and go to bed while this camera spends all night long taking that long exposure. Alright, so after some thought and some consideration, I've settled on this composition. It's not going to be a square one, as you can see. It's going to be 3x2. The moon is going to rise from the left here, and it's going to cross the whole sky. Hopefully it doesn't go over the window there. I don't think it will, but we'll see. We'll find out, I guess. And then it's going to disappear behind this building. I just wanted to include, you know, the frame of the window. I wanted to show some of the buildings, like that one or that one, that I think look pretty cool. And I also wanted to give the impression, you know, that it was taken from a bedroom, because it is. I gotta be very careful though when I go to sleep, so I don't create any reflections on the glass that might show up on the long exposure. Okay, the moon is finally out. A little bit later than I thought, but all right, so the camera is taking the first photos. It's gonna be doing that for at least 5 to 6 hours. I think that the building is gonna block the moon around 4 in the morning, so I might set an alarm to stop the camera so it doesn't take another 2,000 pictures unnecessarily. While the camera is working hard making this long exposure for me, I'm gonna show you now some footage and some images that I made from this very same spot just a couple of days ago during a very intense storm. This is probably the first time I film a video in my pajamas, but duty calls. When duty calls, there is a big storm somewhere. Whoa, did you see that? So I'm gonna try to make some images of the lightning. Whoa, it's getting intense. Let's do it. I need the shutter, release the cable. Oh, okay. I got it. Let's see. I'm shooting in manual. I'm gonna set it to 4 or 5 seconds probably, and see if I get anything in there. Where's the focus? Now. Continue shooting. I'm gonna check that the exposure is right. Not too dark, not too bright. Oh man, it just happened in front of me. The exposure looks just fine. Those are all photos. Again, I'm not sure about the composition. This is not the best spot from the bedroom, but it is the best I have right now. I got some line in there. The focus is not perfect. I need to check on that. All right, so I've settled on this composition. I'm using the windowsill to simplify the bottom of the frame because it's very bright down there with all the street lights and everything. And I'm trying to capture the 2 windows in this building and then a little bit of the other building there. That was a nice lighting. I hope I got it. But yeah, otherwise I don't have a lot to play with from here, from the window, because I'm limited to what I have in front of me. It's not that I can move a lot. This storm has a lot of lightning. Not a lot of thunder though. Okay, I let this run for a while. I need to double check if I'm getting good shots, if everything is in focus, the exposure is correct and all of that, you know, even though I might be missing some lighting like that one right now. You see, composition is just okay. There are some nice ones here. Oh my goodness, that's a nice one. Let me see if it's in focus. Please be in focus. Yes. It is perfect, but the composition, oh my God. The composition could be a little bit better. It is coming. The storm is coming. Yeah. See? There's lightning everywhere and the storm is coming. All right, I think it's raining inside. I might have to close the window very soon, sadly. Yeah, I need to close this. It's raining inside and the storm is definitely here. Oh yeah, the thunder is right here. It's really no, oh, that's bright. I can see the lightning. Probably it's not a good angle. My hope was to capture a lightning just outside of the window, but I don't know if that's gonna be possible from here. I might have to get closer to the window and just point up. I'm gonna do that. Something like this. Now, wide angle again. Oh, this be cool too. Come on, come on. The storm is right here, so I cannot waste any time. Probably gonna pass really, really quick. Wow, that was a powerful one. Very, very bright. Yeah, I told you. This is because the storm is right above us. When there is a lightning, everything gets so bright that I just don't think I'm gonna get what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for was more like a lightning in the distance framed by the windows, you know? Oh yeah. I need another one to see my actual composition. There you go. And now, do it, do it. Come on, come on. I wanna go to the other side as well because I like the shape of that building, but I don't know if I have room here. I might have to move the bed actually. All right, let's do it, let's do it. I can't see anything unless there's lightning. Okay, see if I can get out of here without touching the tripod. I wanna show you outside. So that's the building I'm trying to capture there. I'm shooting from here, so that'd be more or less the composition. And I'm hoping for some lighting behind it, like right now, I think. We'll see. The lightning keep coming. Wow. That was a big one. Okay. So this is a frame within a frame. Wow. Okay, so sadly I didn't get any lighting in the last batch. So that probably means that the storm is moving out and probably past here. Wow. It's not raining anymore either, so I could open the window again, but okay. Oh. Storms are so frightening and so cool at the same time. You see, the composition is not perfect. That's what I mean. But I'm afraid this is mostly done. I'm gonna check on the phone. I don't want to create any reflections on the window though. But yeah, basically the storm is behind us now. It's mostly over. Now back to the present day, back to the shot of the moon. I left the camera doing its thing. I woke up at 4 in the morning in the middle of the night, but I immediately knew something was off because it was not taking any pictures. It turns out that I ran out of memory in my memory card. I totally underestimated how many pictures the camera was going to take. It took more than 2,000 pictures until 3 or so in the morning when it stopped taking pictures. So I didn't get the whole path of the moon in the sky, but still I'm pretty happy with the result. Again, it's an image that is not gonna win any awards, but I got a lot of practice. It was my first time using the interval shooting feature in this camera. I used to use just the cable release, you know, the shutter release. I don't know why I never got to learn how to use this feature. Now I know how to use it, so it's good practice for the field. Overall, again, I'm pretty happy with what I got and with the photos of lighting from here. Just another example of how much can be done without going anywhere. It can be done from the bedroom. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know if you do this as well. If you take pictures from your bedroom, your living room, your kitchen, just for fun, just to practice and to get the occasional good photo. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.